What would you do if the person you stopped at the door turned out to be your boss, the CEO himself? This story will remind you why kindness and integrity always pay off in the end. A security guard stood at the main gate of a large company, checking everyone's ID as usual. When a well-dressed man approached, the guard stepped forward and said politely, "Sorry, sir, you can't enter without an ID." The man gave a small smile and replied, "I think you must be new here." "Actually, I'm the CEO of this company." The guard froze for a moment, unsure what to say, but he quickly gathered himself. "I'm sorry, sir," he said respectfully, "but I still need to see your identification." "I can't just let anyone in without checking." The CEO looked at him for a moment, impressed by his professionalism, and handed over his ID with a smile. "You're absolutely right," he said. "It's your job to check properly." The guard nodded, handed the ID back and said, "Thank you, sir." As the CEO walked inside, he couldn't help but smile at the man's sincerity. Just then, a woman entered. She was using a crutch and moved slowly toward the lobby. The guard noticed her shoelaces were untied. Without hesitation, he bent down and said gently, "Ma'am, your shoelaces are open. Let me help you." He carefully tied them for her, making sure she could walk safely. The woman thanked him with a warm smile. From a distance, the CEO saw the entire moment unfold. His expression softened. He was genuinely touched by the guard's kindness. Later that day, inside his office, the CEO's assistant walked in with some documents. "Good morning, sir. Here are today's report." The CEO nodded and then asked, "That new security guard, he just joined today, right?" "Yes, sir," the assistant replied. "It's his first day." The CEO leaned back thoughtfully. "Do you know anything about him? I noticed how disciplined and kind he is." The assistant paused for a moment, then said, "Actually, yes. A few years ago, he used to work as an accountant at another company, but his parents got caught in a financial scam that ruined the bank they were involved with. He lost everything, his job, his house, his car. Now he rents a small place and works here as a security guard." The CEO listened carefully and then said, "Please call him to my office." A few minutes later, the guard entered, looking nervous. "Sir, I'm really sorry for earlier. I didn't realize you were the CEO." The CEO smiled warmly. "It's all right. Please, have a seat." The guard hesitated but sat down. The CEO continued kindly, "I called you here because I wanted to know more about you. I looked into your background and was surprised to see that you have 15 years of experience as an accountant." Then suddenly everything fell apart. The guard nodded quietly. "Yes, sir. Some unfortunate things happened and I lost everything." The CEO smiled and said gently, "No, you didn't lose everything because you still have honesty, humility, and hard work. And that's exactly what this company needs. We'd be honored if you joined us again as our new accountant." The guard's eyes filled with tears of joy. He could hardly believe it. The CEO extended his hand with a smile. "Welcome back," he said. "It's time to rebuild your life." The camera could fade out on the guard smiling gratefully, his eyes glistening with hope. What do you think? Did the CEO do the right thing? Drop a heart if you believe kindness always finds its way back.